Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Thylia. Last time, our heroes were deep in the bowels of the mossy temple, still investigating the ancient glade. Most of the gang encounter a group of young revelers charmed by Demetria's wiles and tricks, and are found partying the glade. And after their guards are quickly taken care of, Karna and Stella lead them upstairs to the temple baths for a quick pool party, while Gladius Astra continue to finish their quest. Meanwhile, Persephone searched the further out of the glade, finding a group of fae folk who are opposed to Demetria's plans but are looking for a more peaceful solution, as she is still one of their folk. Persephone tricks them into believing he is a scout of Pythor and that armed conflict is headed for the Old Woods in retaliation for the kidnappings. Drawing the ire of these fae folks, he is dismissed. But as he leaves, he finds a very friendly and curious satyr named Laureus, who previously helped Karna escape and is simply looking for companions. Laureus and Persephone regroup with the rest of Gladius Astra, and while plying Laureus for information, they eventually find Karna's remaining missing friend, Sostrate, being chased by goatlings from the inner chamber. Taking care of the goatlings, the gang leaves Sostrate in the care of Laureus to be brought up to the pool party, leaving the gang to finish things deeper in Demetria's inner sanctum. Heading in, most of the gang plug up their ears and rest all their hopes on 𝘍𝘪 to go confront Demetria alone to gather important information. 𝘍𝘪 found Demetria in the midst of a regal feast with 4 nude young women. Elaborating that she knows fully of his fate, she explains that she only knows that he is to see the fates themselves on their island in the Cerulean Gulf. But very swiftly, she demands the dinner commence, and as the young women in attendance dig into the well-cooked meat in front of them, Demetria reveals that the dinner is actually the cooked remains of their partners. And with this revelation, the women turn to the sallow-skinned, horned monstrosities, and immediately become violent and attack 𝘍𝘪. With the use of the knock spell, Opa and the rest of the gang burst in and a deadly battle ensues, with more monsters and goatlings appearing from throughout the complex, and things looking poorly for Gladius Astra. During the battle, Persephone snuck off further into the complex to find a possible bargaining chip to leverage the situation, but so far has come up empty-handed. And now we jump directly back into the action. Demetria has just dived out of a tangle of roots on the roof at 𝘍𝘪. And to quickly just kind of catch everyone up as to the current layout of everyone. Starting from within the feast hall, we have the Gigan, who was just pushed back by Opa's torrent spell. Around the door to the entrance hall, we have Opa with Callie, Jury having just run up there, and Maynard number 2. In the inners of the hall, Maynard number 4 is currently over 𝘍𝘪 with Atalanta, and Demetria having just dropped in. And at the end of the hall, at the turn, Maynard's 5 and 6 are standing with Kira and Juno. Also, Juno is still currently grappled by the goatling. So, as we jump straight back in, Demetria has just clobbered 𝘍𝘪 in the back of the head, and Maynard number 4 is going to go for you as well. Ooh, the rolls aren't so hot today, guys.
She always say that before you get 20.
Not literally, like, honestly, after last week, like, I don't think I rolled below a 15 except for maybe a nat 1 once. This is 2 12s, misses both daggers.
Ooh, thank you.
Atalanta, that is your turn.
So Atalanta's gonna, she's going to move forward to the front of the group. And
so Maynard 4 is going to take an opportunity attack.
Is it me?
All in the same kind of area.
Okay.
Well, rude.
Which is 11, which is a miss.
Okay, fuck that guy.
Right. Continue on.
Okay, so she is going to use her great axe to go for Maynard the Bloodied, or Maynard 2, I think, as he's known to his friends.
Is Song of Heroism going?
Oh yeah, because it's still.
What's
She
that?
can get that heal though. I don't think it's up this
No,
time.
it is not.
Okay.
Amazonian battle cry.
Could you repeat that clip there for us?
Sorry. So yes. So as a bonus action, she is going to go into her Amazonian battle cry.
Sure.
Means she now has a resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Cool.
Sick.
Great.
However, she had that was a that was
Oh,
was it
you're
six?
You're attacking a Maenad.
Yeah.
All of the Maenads are attacking recklessly, so you have advantage on any attacks against them.
Oh, amazing. Okay, fuck that dice.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh fuck shit. Oh damn it, that was a nat one.
Yeesh.
So
But advantage?
That was the advantage.
well no, because sorry, that's a 4 actually, because I rolled a 2 and a 1, so
I don't
Yeah.
get then.
Not great.
A 4 does not hit.
yeah, I figured that, but oh well.
Your heart was in the right place.
So you are
I'm so
up in the
upset.
mix. And at the back, then, we had Maenads 5 and 6. 6 is going to attack Juno. Both of them hit on both 17.
Ugh, fuck me.
As they slash you for 10 damage, just slashing across your skin. And the other one is going to go for Kira. For a 21 and a 24
Jesus.
Wow.
Can she even die?
for 6 damage.
I'm gonna find out.
Nora mentioned some sort of like I think divine thing about them being fine, so I think we're good. Eric think we're good. Suri doesn't think we're good.
Yeah.
Not as Kira, so she just got knifed. She's like, oh, God, cut that out. And is going to sing Song of Heroism. So that is popped again this round. And that is Juno.
Oh, okay, that's me. Okay, so yeah, since I'm being grappled still, like, can I still use sleep?
You should be able to.
You have
So, what?
Yeah.
Yes, you'd be
you
able
can
to,
use-
yes.
Okay.
Because it's not even anything. Yeah, no, sleep's not even affected. Because it's you can't like all the grapple is that you can't move, and because they're distracting you, you have a disadvantage on attacks, saving throws, and ability checks. But because sleep isn't any of them, sleep is.
Sleep.
yeah, it's a spell, but it's been used as a feature.
Yeah.
So I would like to use that, please.
Do you want me to tell you how to use sleep?
Yes, please.
Roll.
It's 5d8.
Yes, roll 5d8s for me.
5d8. Okay.
Yeah.
5.
And then-
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many HP of creatures this spell can affect within 20 feet of a point that you can see within range? So Juno basically gets to pick like a point within range that'll sort of like get the most of them in ascending order of HP, ignoring unconsciousness.
Okay,
Starting with the
okay.
creature that has the lowest hit points.
Okay, so the first one was 6. Wait, do I add any modifiers or anything?
No.
just
Just the
the-
total.
just-
Just the total of the 5d8s.
Yeah. Okay, so that was 6. That was 1. So that's 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 5 is 16. And then 16 plus 1 is 17.
So that's all the 17 in total.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Give me a bit of flavor. How does Juno cast their spells? How does Juno cast sleep?
Okay, so like anything I want, I can do anything I want, right? Like to make this happen.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Since Juno has a gap in their teeth now, they use that to their advantage and whistles like a tune to make them sleep.
Oh,
You whistle this ethereal high pitched tune, that just shatters throughout, reverberates throughout the entire surroundings. And starting with the lowest hit points, that immediately drops the goatling that is grappling you.
Nice.
So that falls, snoring loudly, just drops to the ground, is no longer grappling you. And 17. Yeah, and down across the further side of the hall, back towards the entrance to the feast hall where Atalanta just ran, the Maenad in front, just kind of looking a bit wary, just kind of slumps over under its own weight, under her own weight. But that is all that is affected.
Oh, really? Just the two?
Just the two.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not grappled anymore.
Yes. So you still have a bonus action and a move if you would like to take either of them.
Really? Oh, I'll get a bonus action. Okay.
You get them every turn. We just don't have a lot of stuff we can do.
Okay.
We pallies, I mean.
Right. Okay. Okay. So. Oh, could I go over to because Nefel he was clobbered, right? So like, is Nefel unconscious then? Yeah.
No. He's still up.
Okay, cool. Was that I don't know now. Can I go after can I go after Demetria perhaps?
You can get up on top of her as like you've used your action, so you can't like attack her on this turn.
Oh, okay.
But you can definitely like get up in Demetria is like business.
But wait, could I though? Like, could I stay where I am and use my arrow against her?
Again, attack is an action.
Oh, right. Sorry. Okay, then I'll just go up to her then for now. I'll just go up to her.
I don't know if you want to go up to her because your health is kind of low. You don't want her to attack you.
Also, you are still in the range of a Maenad, so to leave its range would be an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. Fuck. I see what you mean now, Eric.
Because like in future we might get level ups to do extra attacks, but for now it's kind of just one attack.
Yeah.
Action.
Okay. I'll just next person. Persephone's next.
Stay where you are.
So
Cool.
I'll just leave it
Okay.
as that, yeah.
So next in the round is Persephone. So you are up in the bedchambers to the north. You've just popped this chest with all the jewels inside. I will say, because you rolled so low on your first perception check, now that you've kind of spent a little bit longer, if you want to take another perception check, I will say it's with advantage.
Yep, I'm gonna have another peek around.
Okay, cool.
With advantage. Oh, not 20!
You take your eyes off of the shiny trinkets for just a second. No, there is a plan here. We have got stuff to do. And you take a real quick scout of the room. And like, aside from the fact that it is just a room cloaked and carpeted in various rugs and pillows, like definitely designed for the throes of passion. It's very empty otherwise of actual stuff. Except for on a writing desk in the corner, you notice a book that initially looks strange, but as you take a good look at it, it looks to be bound in a very raggedy leather.
Oh, that's human skin, isn't it?
With that, you know what? With that nat 20, like it's definitely skin.
Okay, well, Giuseppe's obviously going to pick up this book.
Yeah, you take the book.
Can he quickly have a flick through the first like 1 or 2 pages? See what it's all about. See what the story is, the plot.
As you open it up and have a look, there's a lot of immediately, like most of the book is written in a very strange, archaic language. It's not in common. It's not like in common or any kind of other regular languages used around the country. It is a very strange language. There's a lot of diagrams, but the one thing you notice, and again, like I'm just going to take that nat 20, you're noticing a lot of diagrams. What you see are a lot of formulas, and like you're definitely getting arcanic formulas and biological diagrams.
Okay.
Maybe bring that to me.
Persephone.
I'm going to say that that's going to be your action if you want to move, though.
As in, I can't move.
No. Sorry, like that's it. Like, so I'm going to say that took your action, but you can still move out of the room if you need to.
Okay. Can Persephone move and then dash to
Yes,
the door
because
that leads into the hall?
let me just have a quick check. Now, which direction? Would you be going back through the kitchen or
No, the one that leads directly into
to the
hall.
top of the feast hall? Okay.
Yeah.
If you take a dash, you will be able to make us actually into the feast hall, and actually into the middle of it.
Okay, no, he's going to stop short at the door.
Okay,
Like not open the door.
Okay. You stop, and you knew that there was conflict going on. You hear thrashing and smashing, and just through the door, you hear a huge figure just slam against the side of what sounds like a table.
And someone
Hmm.
we don't know who.
Well, that could be anybody.
That could be anyone.
No.
yeah.
But I'm going to definitely just call that your turn as
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
So we cut back into the hallway. That is Jury.
Okay, so then I'm going to run up to. Will I provoke an attack of opportunity if I run up to main 2?
No, you're already up there.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so all right. Well then,
So
Just a quick question.
Maynard 2 is asleep.
yes,
Defenseless. Go
Cool.
for it.
Yeah,
yes.
wake up if you hit them though. Just
Oh, so do you think I should wait this out?
Maybe Maynard 4.
it might be an idea to leave the people who are asleep so that we can reduce the amount going
Yeah.
on.
Good plan. Thank you. Okay, so how's my ability to get to Maynard 4 looking?
Maynard 4.
Was on me.
There's no one. The Geigen's about 10 feet away from you, so there's no one actually interrupting you to get to Maynard 4.
I have if it would make more sense, I have my pike, which increases my attack of opportunity, my attack range by 5 feet. So I can equip that.
Yeah, no, again, the main, the only other runs who are kind of in your area would be Maynard 4 and Demetria, but they're kind of within the same range of each other.
Yeah. Oh, that's me.
Yeah, they're both kind of in the same range of each other, so you would to actually get up on Maynard 4 won't provoke any opportunity attacks.
Well, then I guess I will attack Maynard 4 with my pike. I'm going to stick with that for a while in case anybody tries to run.
Cool.
That would be useful. That is a 9 plus 5. 11 to hit.
11 don't hit.
Beans.
Being denied.
Please.
Was the Maynard
Wait, Song of Heroism. Song of Heroism.
Actually,
Oh,
aside from
great
heroism, sorry, Maynads are reckless, so you have advantage. Pardon me.
Okay, well, I'll do that at first. Oh, that's a 15, so that's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
That hits.
That hits. That absolutely hits.
And that's a 10 plus 3 damage.
13.
Slot through like a sushi stick.
You just jab this Maynard in the back with your pike, just opening a gaping wound in her back. She is still up, but she is hurt bad.
What color's their blood?
This is still red. Still
right.
red.
Like ruby red?
So, as we roll...
Probably like blood red.
Yeah, fair.
A bit like, they've only just turned into, like, monsters. Their blood takes a little while. Anyway, as we roll now to the start of the initiative order again, I would like Opa to give me a luck check.
Oh.
Just roll. Give me a d20 roll. You are looking for 15 and up.
18.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
That's an 18, Kev.
Yeah, I heard. Sorry, I'm figuring some stuff out.
That's our wizard, baby. Yeah.
Also, Kev, I hate to be this person, but I'm pretty sure Callie is prone right now because she had been unconscious.
Yes, that is definitely correct. Thank you, Aisling.
Yeah, just
Gold
hooking myself over
star.
here,
Gold star. I'll get to that. I'll add to
Yeah,
you
take
many
your time.
times.
I'm collecting tags.
So,
Yeah.
as you guys are fighting, Jury just jam that pike in the back. And because things are happening so quickly, because the turn is only so many seconds, at the end of the hallway, Juno and Kira pretty much just got stabbed each. And the two of you being at the end of that hallway, hear from the far distant, you hear a voice shouts like, "Hey, stop stabbing my friends!"
Oh.
And Juno, you see, it's a fair distance now, but you see two shapes. And taking a closer look, you see the satyric shape of Larius and the human shape of Karina
Oh.
with Stella on his shoulder.
Oh.
Oh.
Our hero.
The weasel coming to save us.
So would you do me the grand favor of rolling in initiative for Stella?
Of course.
Where's that weasel?
That is a
More like an
16
angel.
plus.
Yeah.
A true vision.
She lives up to her name.
Our guardian weasel.
16 plus 3, so 19.
19.
Going before you, then.
Great. Actually, same. Pretty much. Like just before Opa. But we are going to actually roll back around. Maynard 2 was unconscious because of the sleep spell. So that is Callie.
Oh, okay. So I stand up.
Oh, okay. I just won't have the tag then. Yeah, just half movement. There you go. Cool.
And then I am going to use my action to disengage.
Great.
And I'm gonna move the fuck away.
So you are, as I said, you were kind of at the start of the feast hall. So moving down will bring you, unless do you want to move then just to the very far end of the hall?
Yeah, pretty much. Like
over to where Juno and Kira are.
Yeah, no, I can only move 15 feet away, but I move 15 feet away.
Just a quick. 15 feet. That I'd say that's only going to bring you about halfway. So you'll be next. So that'll kind of bring you around where Maynard 4 and Demetria are. But I'll say that you won't, go straight into their range.
Okay, what if I go the other way and go deeper?
Into the hall?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
seems like the way to go.
Yeah, like the Geigen's in there, but he's kind of knocked back. Yeah, you can move
Oh.
in.
Like, where?
Just-
How close would I be to him?
He only got knocked 10 feet back, so he'd be like he knocked at like as I said with Persephone there, he got knocked pretty much at the top to the top of the table. So he's kind of there where Demetria was sitting at the very end of the table.
Oh, okay. That's pretty.
So you could move in, but you could move in and down.
I could move in and
Or
down.
you could make it to the door at the top.
Oh yeah. Open it and just look at Persephone straight in the eye.
Yeah, I'll move there. And
To the door?
Yeah, to the door.
Got it.
Gonna try and get away from as many people as possible.
Okay, question. Do you open the door?
Yeah, sure. While I'm
You-
standing there.
You scramble up, right? You have been knocked unconscious
so
three
many
times. 3 times, I think. This. So you are like, no. You know what? I need to be out.
Actually, only twice.
Only twice. Pardon me.
Then.
You are like,
Very
no.
close to a third, though.
Too many. I am getting up and I am running. I am getting to a good distance away, and you get up and you scramble. You see a lot of fighting inside the hall, and then you see the feast hall has now actually been cleared, and the Geigen's kind of stuttering. So you're thinking like, I see a door there. I'm gonna take a hide in that door. You run up, get to your feet, and scramble in a mad dash to that door, and you take the handle, click it, open it, and are stunned to see Persephone standing right dead in front of you.
You bastard. Fine, that's perfect. And I guess I'm going to use my bonus action to use my last inspiration and inspire. Who the fuck needs it? Jury, you're already inspired, I believe.
Yeah.
I am.
So
I think that need it.
how the fuck are we doing, lads?
Or-
Adelanta's got advantage with
No,
her
I
battle
don't.
cry, so
I
she's
did
good.
have advantage against dragons.
Okay,
Then,
but the
Just
main
so
ads are
specific.
attacking recklessly anyway. So, you know what? I'm just gonna go with Nefel.
Hey, there you
Uh,
go.
Epic courage, yeah.
Yeah, epic courage. I have choice now.
Oh.
Which one is
Oh.
Epic Courage?
Advantage against
Frightened.
things that would frighten you.
Ah. I'm not a baby anymore.
Yeah, not a baby.
So, next up is the Geigen,
Of course it is.
who is going to kind of stand up after being knocked back. He wasn't prone or anything, but he just kind of looks furious. He is mad as he kind of looks down the hallway. Doesn't spot Callie or Persephone. He's looking to where the action is, and he's looking for where Demetria is. And standing in his way is a big 8-foot tall, heavily armored minotaur.
This could be anyone.
The plan is working.
Like my merch, big boy. Let's see what you got.
Oh.
Oh.
He
You worked your way out of this, I
Simply-
see.
Okay.
simply grunts and runs at you.
Oh god.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
First attack for a grapple. 12.
Mhm.
That's a miss.
Not even close.
And in 2 of his hands, he holds. He has as
His
I
own
mentioned.
hands.
He- no, he's not thick, but he's in 2 of his hands. So he has 2 hands free. 2 hands have spears in them, and the other 2 hands have shields. So he is going to take stabs at you with his 2 spears.
Oh no, you're in danger.
That is a 12 and a dirty 20. So 1 hits.
Just the second one.
4. $13 reduced to 10 damage. So he lunges madly at you and just kind of takes off the side of your arm with one, but gets you just in a joint with the other.
Yeah, it's always with the exposed midriff that gets me, but I'm not going to change it.
Karina, who showed up with Larius and Stella, is going to move forward in, but with his trusty sling that has done him so well so far, is going to huck a rock at Maynard 6. And 15 hits.
Oh.
For 4 damage.
Nice.
As he's like, no, get off of them! Crack.
What a good boy.
And on his shoulder,
This boy doesn't miss.
what is Stella going to do?
So about how far away are they?
They moved just in. So I'd say they're about halfway up the hall.
So about how far away is that?
So, I'd say 40 feet.
40 feet. Cool. Yeah. Stella is going to jump down, use a dash action, and try to get up to our party members in the hall, I think.
Great. What's Stella's speed?
30 feet.
30 feet, 60. Yeah, I'd say she could only make it as far as Kira and Juno.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, she can't quite make it to you in the middle yet. Or no, you're actually sorry. You're kind of at the door. Yeah, you're much farther in. You are acutely aware that Stella is here, and you heard Larius and Karna shouting.
Oh yeah,
but she's definitely
she's
too
not
far
trying to
away.
get to me. She's trying to get to whoever is there, whoever she can help.
Yeah, Juno and Kira.
Cool. She's going to like fucking huck a dash up this hallway. Does that thing where like she almost fucking drifts as she turns into the hallway itself. Sort of like leaps and sort of like climbs up Juno's back and onto their shoulder. And she is now in the mix.
Juno, you see this ethereal blue weasel Tokyo drift around the corner, slither underneath the two Maenads in front of you, and nimbly climbs your frame up to your shoulder. You now have weasel health, my friend.
Weasel.
Nice.
The best kind of help.
Opa, so I'm going to take over the standing over Callie tag because Callie ran the fuck away.
Cool.
So you are pretty much at like the kind of the start of the hallway, up kind of near enough to where Jury is face to face with the Geigen.
Okay, so I'm not currently in anyone's range, am I?
No.
Cool. All right, lovely. Do I have a clear path to where Kaliandra is before Bucephone, anyway?
You should.
Yes.
Because we have them beside each other, so I only move 15 feet away from her.
Or no, the Geigen moved into about that space. So no, the Geigen is between you and them now.
Okay. And how do I look for taking a shot at Maynard number 4?
Clear path. Yeah, they're pretty much right in front of you.
Fantastic.
Kind of going back the way you came.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get my back up against a wall, and then Opa is going to draw some fucking electrical energy out of the air, and she's going to toss a jolt of electricity at Maynard number 4.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck her up.
And that's with advantage, right?
Yes, it is. Yep.
That's 14 plus 6, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 absolutely cracks it.
Cool. That's going to be 6 points of lightning damage as it grounds itself through this Maynard.
As you see just a shot of arcing lightning blast from the wall down to the floor, across, and up. You get a sudden X-ray shot of this Maynard skeleton as its smoldering body hits the floor.
Nice.
Dead.
Yes.
Dead or
Nice.
unconscious?
Dead. I don't have
Dead.
an option unless
Dead.
it's a melee weapon.
Neither of us have said
Dead.
it yet, Nafel.
Not my turn yet.
But unless Opa has any bonus actions,
I do not.
that is Nefel's turn.
Cool. Remind me, is drinking a health potion a full action or is it a bonus action?
Not specified in the PHB. I think it's sort of like discretion.
Pause.
It's very directly stated that's an action.
Oh, is it? Might be.
Yeah.
It's an
Okay.
action. Okay.
I thought that
cool.
was just for putting it into making someone else
Yeah, I
drink
thought
it.
that was feeding someone it.
It's an action.
Okay.
Okay. I would like to disengage from Demetria. Thank
Yeah,
you.
come to me.
Yeah, can I, if I disengage as my action, can I get to where Persephone and Calyandra are?
You've got your full movement. You don't have to stand up like I did.
Yeah.
Getting quite crowded in this little corridor.
Not with enemies though, with friends.
Yeah.
Friends!
You could make it. You could make it up to there.
Yeah, I'd like to run in and dive under Persephone's legs for cover.
I'll say you can't quite make it into the hall, but like you can make it to like just outside the door in the feast hall.
Can make it to me.
Oh, okay. Are people?
Yeah.
Am I out of range of things then? Or
Yes, if you're disengaging, you nimbly slip out from Demetria, sidle past the Geigen and get out there.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do then. Thank you. I'm done. Mila, I'm not gonna-
Cool. No bonus actions.
I don't have anything that. No.
Cool. Goatling number 2 is unconscious. That is Demetria.
Asleep, rather. Right?
Sleep is unconscious.
Okay.
Like full HP, unconscious.
Sure.
Yeah. For all status effect reasons. Yeah.
And Demetria's gonna skip her go.
Yeah, she was like, yo, these
Yeah.
are friends. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was having a fine time. She's very impressed by us. Doesn't do
She
anything.
was really. She watched, like, hated seeing a fell go, but loved to watch him walk away. That kind of
Yeah,
way.
she's distracted by his ass.
yeah.
love
Can I just ask, Kat, I've been refreshing my player view page, and like for some reason, like Demetria is highlighted, but like it hasn't been.
No, I ended up accidentally hitting a hotkey to have it skip turns. It has been on Demetria for the past like 3 turns.
Oh.
Oh, okay, because also it
that's-
says the Geigen is only hurt rather than dead.
The Geigen is
what
only
it
hers.
is.
Like it is dead.
I thought you said dead.
That was
No,
made before.
Maynard is dead.
Oh, what did I?
Oh shit!
Sorry.
During the first turn, he'd also like to shout out because Demetrius said yes. Please don't kill any more Maynads.
Shout out what, sorry?
Don't kill any more Maynads
Oh.
if you can. Please, they used to be real people.
Okay, and I also wanted Callie to take out earplugs on her turn. Can we just say that happened as she was...
Oh
feeling-
yeah, no, I'll call that free item interaction. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Thank you.
Demetria is going to see Nefel slink off and is like,
Oh no.
and sees Nefel slink off and sees the 3 of you. She's like, oh, there's no room for cowards in this den.
Oh my
And
god!
looks and casts Entangle where you are.
No.
At least we're together.
As the vines that are streaking across the They're streaking across the walls and the floor, rush and build and suddenly swell around the three of you, Callie, Persephone, and Nephel. All three of you make strength saving throws.
Oh, I'm not good at them.
Guys, what the hell?
Oh no. Song. Wait, no.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, I think I can use Song of Heroism. Yeah.
That's
Ah!
a 17 for Callie.
Can I use Song of
21.
Heroism?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question, Dave. Did you use Song of Heroism on your turn?
I don't think he did.
What?
No.
Or? No.
No.
Sure. Would I've had to?
Yeah, no, just to be sure, because I know it doesn't come up much with your actions, but it is only once per round.
No, he didn't.
Perfect. Okay. Sorry. So what were the rolls?
21.
17.
17.
12.
Oh, Bruce.
Oh no.
He's
12?
not stretched yet.
Callie and Nephel, you see this suddenly erupt and kind of know to nimbly kind of just dodge out of the way. You've seen enough vines grasping at you enough to know.
Mhm.
But Persephone, you don't have quite a view on your undercarriage enough to see it. As vines whip around your hooves and clock all four of your legs, you are restrained.
Seems only fair.
And
guys.
also, around you now is 20 feet of difficult terrain.
Oh no, so we're in difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Cool. But hey, now it's difficult to get to us too, so that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And Demetria is going to dip back into the vines.
Bitch.
Oh, we're covered in lines.
As she disappears from view. Maynard 4 is dead. Atalanta, your turn.
Okay.
You're still in the center. You were where Maynard 4 was. So there's actually, outside of the unconscious goatling, there's actually no one around you necessarily. So further down the hall, Jury is fighting the Gigan towards the feast hall. The other end, Juno and Kira are up against two more Maenads, with Corina and Laureus backing them up.
Okay, so first of all, I want to clarify that Bubbo has been on her shoulder this whole time, and I kept forgetting to use him, and he goes
Of
in my
course.
initiative, just so you know. So
Of course,
Bubbo's going
yeah.
first of all. So Bubbo is going to fly towards the Gigan,
Okay.
and he is going to attempt to peck one of his eyes out.
His single eye out.
His one singular
Ah.
eye.
One single eye. Gigans are Cyclops.
Yep, he's going to try and peck out that one singular eye.
What is that now a specific thing Bubbo can do, or are you or is it an attack shooting for the eye?
Like, it's an attack shooting for the eye.
Okay. I'm going to kind of play a home rule I found on this, where if you're looking to target a specific area of a person, I'm going to ask you to roll your attack with disadvantage.
Okay. Honestly, the way I'm rolling tonight, it's all disadvantage. Yep, that is a.
Does Bubbo get heroism?
Actually, does Bubbo get heroism?
Bubbo gets heroism.
Oh god, okay.
But remember, that is only one of your dice.
What?
That is only one die.
Yes. What do you mean by that? Please clarify.
As in, like, Song of Heroism wouldn't mean you re-roll with advantage, you just re-roll a single die.
Oh yeah.
Just making sure.
Ah, that was a nat one. So,
Wow.
guys, please. I'm gonna get ready to scroll for me. I think for the rest of the night.
Do I get
Not
a
doing that
poem
much
verse
then.
for Bubbo?
Yeah, you got a poem verse for Bubbo.
Really?
I've got you.
But I don't get one
Yay.
for Stella, so
Oh, precedent shows then no for Bubbo.
okay.
Oh no, the courts have ruled.
The courts have
courts.
ruled that companion animals do not give me poem verses.
Okay.
So
yeah,
that's Bubbo. So you still
That's
got your
Bubbo's
actions,
go.
do you?
Yeah, so then I'm going to attack main at 6 with my great axe.
Yep.
Um
Remember,
does-
that
yeah.
is with advantage, by the way, because of
Advantage,
reckless.
And the foe has yelled that they are people and not to kill them.
Yes.
Oh, finally! Fucking finally!
Hey.
That's 15?
Ed hit 15 hits.
Oh, thank Christ. Okay. I need D12. So that is a 6 damage.
6. That was for main out number 6, correct?
Yes.
Grant. You send Bubbo off down the far side, but he can't quite get just like a hole just in between the lock with him and Jury, with the guy getting Jury. So you then dart off the other way, get low, get in, just slip underneath Juno, and sweep the leg with the axe. As you crack it there for its 6 damage. It did not like that, or she did not like that, and is going to try and stab you.
That tracks.
Stabby.
Oof. That's a 24 and a nat 20.
Wow.
I guess
okay.
it hits.
Switch out your dice, Kev.
I'm gonna switch out every single dice I own.
Yeah, we swap Atlantis dice.
This is what you get for your pre-game hubris.
I know, right?
That, as you leave yourself, having taken that wide swing with the great axe, you leave yourself wide open as she whips her knives around and just gets you through the ribs for 22 damage.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Kev, what are you rolling with? I
It's
think
just
they're
D12s.
magic.
Only D12s.
Oh!
Half damage!
Yes, of course, your
There you
resistance.
go.
That is 11. Your body is raging so much that like it just kind of slips just past the rib. Your all of your abs are so flexed right now as your blood boils.
Like bulletproof.
Of course.
Now he's creepy.
Main out number 5 now is going to attack Juno. 4. That is 17 and a 24. So that is Juno. That is 13 damage.
Oh.
As you,
Okay. Well. All right.
I would like to read verse in my poem.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Wait, no, you are not in this room. You definitely cannot see this.
I can't see it! Damn it.
You
Could the worm see it and tell her?
The worms are on
Wait,
my
did-
head.
Did
The worm-
Stella see it and Stella tells the worms who tell
Stella tells Bobo. Bobo tells the word.
Yeah.
Could she maybe hear the action and be like, "I got the gist. I've heard these motherfuckers follow the
Yeah.
floor before."
You know what?
I have to see it.
What's that in the breeze? Oh, Juno fell down. That sounds right.
I reckon that's that's tough. That's
No,
super
I'm
tough.
going to say no poem verse.
It does say you must be able to see or hear the event happen.
There's a lot going on. You know what? Between you and Juno, there is Jury fighting a Cyclops.
Yeah,
That's
there
very
are
loud,
like
clanky.
15 fucking people in between us. Sorry, Juno.
No. But Juno, as you get suddenly distracted as Atalanta just sideswipes you, you neglect to see the Maena just come and just stab you right into the lung.
Oh Jesus!
As you fall to the ground unconscious.
Wow.
Oh dang, that happened fast.
Wow.
Not expecting that.
That was
Uh,
that fast.
as Loria spots this, he's like, "No! Oh my God! I just met him!" As he pulls out his short bow Or yeah, short bow, and is going to take a pot shot now at Maynard 5.
Oh, he's breaking the order, but that's okay.
No, Maynard 5 just hit Juno.
Yeah.
What do you mean making the order?
He's not in on our plan. Our plan is to go through them.
We're going.
Yeah, Laurie, it's got the program you were
They're
part
the
of.
program warriors attack me at 6. God.
Messy
For me, I thought you meant he was breaking the initiative order. Like what? No.
Personal
Nice.
order.
Our imagined
Do you want
order
this kid
for
on our
how they should
huddle?
die.
The Order of Astra Glastria, whatever we're called.
Astra Glastria.
Uh,
That's so much better.
The order of
Blast
Astra
me,
applied.
as he pulls that arrow and hits him for 16,
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice.
dealing a sweet 6 damage.
Nice.
Just catching this Maynard in the shoulder. Kira, standing right next to you, sees you go down and is like, oh god, this is happening a lot. And is going to use her last mass healing word.
Come on, baby.
Woohoo.
For
Are you sure you don't have any more of those? Are you absolutely sure?
absolutely sure. Just to remember how many people I can do. 6. Okay, got.
Perfect.
Please
Oh,
help us, Kira.
6 she can see.
Ooh.
No.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
My arm is flailing in the wind behind me.
He's so sparkly. You have to
Okay.
see him. How do you miss him?
Kelly's got so many ribbons.
The way
like
I did
worms are
say,
wiggling. One stray
Callie-
wiggling worm.
I will allow Callie and Nefel were still in the feast hall, which is viewable.
Yes.
Yes.
And that is 10 hit points to Callie.
Oh, woohoo.
Opa. Nefel.
Thank God. Oh, I'm back up. Eh?
Oh, nice.
Tasty.
Atalanta.
Oh, she didn't need it, but thank you very much.
Where were
and-
you that last time? You go one turn ago.
Actually, no. I was running down. I'm going to say.
Junior jury.
Nefel,
Start counting some people.
Opa. Atalanta. Juno. Jafel. Yeah. Actually, no. No, it is. Yeah. Callie, Opa, Nefel. Atalanta.
She can
Juno.
get everyone
yeah.
boosts. Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure. For some reason, I thought I counted next
The
person.
boost doesn't need it, so it's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Juno, and then Jury. Yeah, you get next turn.
Cool.
Also,
So yeah,
Juno.
all main PCs barring Persephone. Which Juno, you suddenly hear this beautiful song, and where you were just lying on the ground a moment ago, passed out, bleeding. You are awake, but you are currently
Nice.
lying on the ground, prone.
Oh yeah. And do I get like plus 10?
Yes, yeah.
Cool. Okay.
But that is her turn.
Yeah.
Obviously, no Song of Heroism for this round then. So that is Juno. Your turn.
Oh, so it is my turn. Okay, I thought
Yes.
you meant that I didn't. Sorry. So I guess I'll get up.
Unless you're planning on moving anywhere, that is half your movement.
Oh, I guess not.
If you stay on the ground, then attacks get advantage on you, so you should
Yeah,
stand up.
get up. I get
Definitely
up.
stand up.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
We
Like,
still
yeah,
get to
of course.
attack.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna like stand. Like, you know what? I'm gonna take.
No, you know what? I think you know what? The ground is real comfy.
Yeah, it's just you know
You
what.
okay, we joke, but
fine.
Juno did that in the Graxus encounter for a bit.
No, yeah, it's true.
Classic Juno move.
That was
I'm
past
alright here, mate. Don't
Juno.
worry about me.
That was past Juno. They've grown up so much since then.
She got a haircut and attached
Yeah,
They did.
I
They got
don't
a haircut.
think
Yeah.
I don't think
Lost
I have
hair and
anything-
teeth.
I don't think of yeah. But I don't think of anything else. I guess to do then. So I guess continue on. I guess.
No, you can
You
take
still get your action.
Yeah, you still got
That's
you still got your
movement.
that's just your move. You still have an action.
Oh, fuck!
your movement and your action are separate, but you can, if you want to move more, you can use your action to move as well.
Yes, right. Apologies. Thank you. Okay. So, could I shoot my arrow at Demetria then?
Yep.
Yeah. No, sorry.
Oh.
Demetria
She's
is
in the
no.
bowls.
Yeah, you can't see her. She
Oh,
went
where
We do
is
have a
Right.
current plan going. If you would like to pop
Also,
on and pop off
remember-
at 6.
Remember the plan. The
I've
plan.
made at 6.
Made at 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll do that.
I'm
then,
trying
okay.
not to kill her. She's a real human under all those monster layers.
Yes. That is true. I take that to heart.
Thank you.
So
Still attack
can
her.
I?
They'll be unconscious and we can give them good berries after. It'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah.
can I use my Great Club and render 6 unconscious, please?
yeah. Roll the attack.
Cool. That's a 13 plus 3 is 16.
16 hits. You bonk it. You bonk her.
Nice.
Nice,
Bonk.
nice.
Roll for attack.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Give us some damage.
Oh, pardon me. Actually, you did hit. Do you want? There is advantage on Maynard 6 if you would like to roll again to see if you crit.
Yeah, please try. I
Okay,
can't see
well,
you.
and
also
It doesn't
we-
matter. Whatever.
I
Weasley
just
King
rolled my d8 though.
Oh,
so does
Yeah,
that
you have
matter?
Weasel Help. You have advantage anyway.
Okay, all right. So
So roll
I
a
can
second
again
d20
for-
and then use that one if it gets higher.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. That's an 8 plus 3 is 11.
Well, which is
Yeah,
the
no, we go with that 16.
Yes,
So
I think
yeah,
that's safe to say.
it's safe to say.
Yeah. So I rolled my d8 already. So does that still count as?
You never said it.
That
If you
was
want to roll it again,
Well, like it was an 8.
then yeah,
That
we'll
I
stick with
rolled.
that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
8 plus
we'll stick
8 plus
with that.
8 plus 1 is 9 then. So
Nice.
As so, Maynard. So, just to kind of run the scene a sec, Atalanta just came in, swept the leg with the great axe of this Maynard 6. You, Juno, were stunned for a moment, having Atalanta appear as if from nowhere, to the point where you didn't see Maynard 5 get the drop on you and stab you, fatally wound you. So you drop unconscious. Only for
Bro.
in less than a second later for Kira to sing a wondrous magical song granting you life again as you with your spry goat legs eyes shoot open, see the weakened Maynard in front of you, grab your club off the ground, hop on your spry legs and wham!
Ouch.
Square across the back of the head. As Maynard 6 is now down and unconscious, not dead.
cool. I genuinely thought when you said I thought you said dead. I'm like, that wasn't the plan.
No. I respect the choices you
Oh,
make.
jeez. Okay, cool.
So, Persephone, you are restrained. You are restrained. You cannot move, and any attacks against you have. Oh, you can't move. Any attacks against you have advantage, and any attack rolls you make have disadvantage, and you also have disadvantage on any dex saves while there. So you can still do your action given all of them, or you can make a strength saving throw to escape the restraint.
Could I douse the vines in oil?
Just immolate yourself.
Got oil. Well, obviously the part of the vine that's away from Persephone.
They're on you. They're literally holding you.
Yeah, but he's standing at the door. Surely there has to be a vine that goes through the door.
Yeah, the ones that Callie and Nefel are standing on.
They ruined this perfectly good thing he had going.
I'm
Okay.
No
going.
problem, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
Vines are
I-
flammable, but your
alright.
friends happen to be as
As an
well.
impartial DM, I am going to say, similarly to when you prepped your flaming arrow, it will take an action to douse the oil, and then another action to light it.
What about prepping
Oh my
an
God.
arrow and then doing a strength saving throw?
Well, do you mean prepping an arrow with the oil?
Yeah.
No, the strength saving throw would be an action, so it would have to be one or the other.
Fine, strength saving throw. God. Worried about a little bit of fire. Ugh.
A little bit of fire could kill Kelly, okay?
Just a wee bit. Just a little splash. That's 16.
16 strength save. Yeah, you buck your horsey legs out, ripping them free from the vines. You are free.
Nice.
You still have a movement and a bonus action now.
Okay.
You can use
I
your
can-
clever as the gods as a bonus action. Just
Can I?
full
I
tip
mean,
here.
you can
Yep.
also attack as a bonus action, then you get some sneak attack damage.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, would I attack?
You can't wait.
You can see the Geigen, at the very
How
least.
how can Persephone attack as a bonus action?
Because
Rogue.
sneak attack.
Sneak attack isn't a bonus action. Rogues. Am I incorrect in this? I don't recall rogue being able to attack as a bonus action.
A rogue can attack as a bonus action if their main weapon is a light weapon and their secondary weapon is also a light weapon.
Yep, that's
Oh.
what you got.
That's what
Got it
super
right
weapon
here.
fighting is. That's why Lane from the other campaign was able to attack
Oh.
twice on a given
What's
turn.
it? Oh, is Boose's fighting style 2 weapon fighting?
No, it's just a thing you can do if you have
Oh.
light weapons equipped.
Yeah, it's just any character. It's not even rogue, actually.
Yeah.
You got a
It's a mistake.
rapier. Is that kind of a light weapon?
Yes, I believe Rapier is light.
I will
Or
check
is
that
it-
very quickly. I don't believe so.
Might not be, actually.
No,
No, short
a
swords
ra-
are.
Yeah, they're finesse weapons, but they're not light. Short swords are, daggers are, hand crossbows are, but not rapiers.
Quite typical.
Mother. Hmm.
You all right?
Yeah, just bit my cheek.
You know, good.
Oh, wow.
On behalf
Wow.
of Atlanta.
If Kev eats himself
That is
before,
fine.
I'm sorry,
before,
Kevin. I mean,
what's her
personally.
name goes,
I mean,
he's all
you
up.
as God who's been getting good rolls.
Okay, I'm going to have to.
Oh,
Okay, well,
wait.
yeah, I am clever as the gods. So
Wait, I think because Buse is manageable, I'm not sure if it would work because of the strength saving throw, but like you could you know the thing where you can offer a single willing ally a ride on your back. I'm wondering would it be possible for him to like yeet up small Callie from the vines?
I would like to not be near the combat.
Okay. Sorry. I did just fact check this. You could only use the 2 weapon fighting when you have used the attack action.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind. I was trying to use
fine.
the manageable to get you out, but I don't think that's any use.
Okay, well, Persephone is as clever as the gods. So he's going to shout at what's her name. Demetria.
Oh gods.
Demetria, now recall, Demetria is not currently visible. She is in the tubes, as it were.
Does she have ears?
What's the? Give me. Do you have the precise wording of?
Yeah. On your turn, you may use your bonus action to devise a clever plan to trick an enemy. Choose one creature that you can. Bollocks.
Yeah.
Where you can only use it like once per thing per round per like combat encounter. So you could work through like main at 5 and give us advantage on that for the end of it, and then.
Now I will say, with where Persephone is in the other hallway, the only enemy he can see is the Gigan.
Aha. Well.
Can Persephone hide, or is that too much?
Hide the bonus action. You can totally do that.
Persephone's gonna hide.
Hit me with
hide.
hit me with a stealth check.
Cocksucker. That is 14.
Yeah, well, you kind of duck yourself against the wall for the time being. And you got, I can imagine Persephone. No, do you know what I can imagine Persephone doing? Just closing the door.
Oh, God.
14.
Oh,
Okay.
buddy,
Cool. Great. Cool. That is Jury. You've got this big 6-hour boy up on you.
And what about it?
We have a plan.
Yeah,
Do we?
Yes. We talked about this when we were waiting for Nefil. Anyway, so I'm going to attack Maynard 5 with my pike, and I just would like to re-up again that if the Gigan or anybody goes moving around me, I have an extra 5 feet on my opportunity attacks. If anybody gets within like a 10 feet sphere of me, they're getting it. Absolutely getting it.
Maynard 5 now is the very far side of the hallway. So even with the range and the reach, you will still have to move to get there.
What's the Gigan's range?
All those arms, probably pretty good.
If the Gigan has a 10-foot range, then you could move.
It's you're on two opposite sides of this hallway. Like
Okay.
it's range, like the range, like the range will still. You'll still have to leave range. Unless
Okay.
you hit.
I think
Well,
we're good. You could
then-
probably attack the Gigan.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, we're doing
Because I
fine.
have a cantrip that I could do from here on Maynard 5. I kind of want to be on this dude though, but you know, if you guys are okay with.
Number 5 isn't for another whole round. We'll get to him.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Okay, well then, fantastic. Then I am going to, with my pike, I'm gonna try get this dude. I'm gonna try poke him. It's like, I know I said what about it, but now I actually am going to do something about it. Okay. That's an 18 plus 5, 22.
22 definitely hits.
Nice.
Wonderful. And then that's dope. That's 9 plus 5, 14 piercing damage.
14. Jeez.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
think Jerry renowned with sort of it's been a pretty stressful situation, and his attacks most of the time are usually pretty or bludgeoning. There's not a lot of blood going out. Tensions are high, stress is high, going for as much sort of like artery adjacent things. So just like the pike goes in, and what would usually be like a small little like pithy, melting Calippo style spill out has gone on to like straight like fountainous for whatever's leaking out.
Ooh.
We don't really talk about it much, but Jerry has a limited view of the color spectrum.
Okay, all right, fine. Put it out there. I was whatever. I was hoping it would come up when someone say cut the blue wire, and I'd be like, well.
but one does stand out, and this Gigan's already been hit a couple of times, and just the flecks of blood that are dripping off of him really just catch your attention as you reel your titanic calves back and slam the pike straight into his chest, dealing him a truly devastating hit. Bringing him down to being bloodied as you said, a rush of blood starts coming out of him. He is still up, but he is hurt. So we move to the far side of the hallway. Karna is going to take another slingshot at Maynard number 6 with a rock.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Twink.
And just hits, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hits the AC exactly. 4. Sweet 3 damage. He is hitting with a rock.
Noise.
Did we not
But-
skip people?
Wait, where are you at?
I'm sorry, I haven't been hitting next.
No, but it was jury.
Jury
It
wins.
was jury, and then
Oh,
it was
geez,
Callie
sorry,
and the Gigan.
That's absolutely my bad. I had my whole thing rest on the Gigan's turn. That's 100% my bad. I'll keep Karna's turn because I've already rolled everything and put it all in. But we'll obviously skip over in this time. Sorry, pardon me. Callie, that is you.
Okay, they're pretty far away. I guess I'm gonna stay where I am because I'm pretty safe, really far away from everything. Maybe I'll like move so I can see through the door. A little
Hi.
better.
Move kind of
There's song
into
Toward the
in
horn, yeah.
towards. Aha!
Which I
Oh.
remembered is there.
Yes,
We all remember that.
amidst the chaos, amidst the shouting from the further out of the hall, amidst Jury lunging a pike into this giant Gigan, and amidst Persephone ripping out of vines that suddenly tried to entangle all of you, you'd see smoking slowly in the center of this feast table a silvered horn.
Wait, it's smoking.
Oh, it's got metal on it. Fuck. How many Beverly Hills Chihuahuas? Wait.
Yeah,
Wait,
how big
does
is
it look-
horn, Kev?
It is at a site.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it would be about. It's about a foot and a half in length, and
Oh.
just shy of a foot high. This is from what you of course you remember from Kiera's history lessons. Of course, yes. This is a chunk of the dragon Balmitria's horn.
Yes.
Balmitria being the dragon of Xander, the head of the Dragon Lords, of which you saw her tomb, which was a colossal structure in the necropolis.
So it's quite massive.
So frankly, like it's large. It is larger than your head, but like it's even like it. You think it's actually very small considering you know the size of the beast it came off.
Okay.
Strong. Well, me.
So do you go up and grab it?
You know what? Yeah, I fucking do.
Get it.
I fucking grab that horn.
Yeah, you
Callie, you run up and grab the horn of Balmitria. And I am going to send you on its details.
Oh.
If you would like. I'll say that like you can share this with the class if you so desire.
Okay, okay.
Ruh-roh.
Hurrah.
if you desire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's gonna make
jeez.
Callie crazy.
What?
And now, do not
Callie, do not forget, it belongs in a museum.
Now,
Please.
remember, do note at the top that it requires attunement, so you cannot
Yes.
use these effects currently.
Yes. That's okay. We'll deal with that later. In the meantime,
But you grab it, you have it. I'm going to say again, it's large enough that I'm going to say you wouldn't be able to put it into your bag. So
just
if
put
you
it-
are holding it, that is your hand. That's
okay. That's my hands.
Yeah,
That's
you-
fine. I will just
Need them.
I'll stick with my spells then.
So yeah, any weapon attacks you can make or any somatic components for spells off the table while you're holding.
Okay. I do need my hands for my instruments for my spells, I guess.
Have you got a flute you can pop in your mouth?
I got
No,
my pen.
she gave the flute to Jakarna.
I've got a tambourine. I could shake it.
I'll say that because of focus kind of substitutes material components left more than somatic. I'll still allow it. Like if it specifies somatic.
Real quickly check all of my spells. Ah, that one doesn't. Okay.
I'm going to say that is grabbing the horn is such a kind of a momentous thing. I'm going to say that's your action.
Okay, sure.
So if you have any bonus,
I am going to who's near me? Boos and Nefel are near me. I'll give my
Boys.
bonus action help to Nefel.
Hey.
already done. Oh, help! Sorry, I thought you meant
Oh no, I'm
Never
out of
mind.
inspirations. I'm just giving all of my help to Nefel. All of it.
Invest in me. I big dividend will come your way.
Big dividends for Nefel.
Okay, great. So that is the Geigen's turn after getting jabbed by Jury. Not happy. Not happy about that.
Aren't any
So-
of us truly?
What if I just run with this horn, guys? What if I just do it?
He
Get out of
does
here, skedaddle.
he does that thing where you've got him jabbed with the pike, and he pulls it further along him to get closer to you.
Oh, ew,
Yeah.
super ew. I was drinking, but ew.
The thirsty boy.
And gets you with a 19 for a grapple against your AC.
Oh.
Yeah, that might
So gets one of his arms just up around the back of your head.
How tall is he? I need to
holding
know.
tight. 10 feet.
Oh,
Oh.
he's too big. I don't like this.
And
A lot of it.
now that
Okay.
you are grappled, he is going to attack you with his spears
Oh no.
as he tries to stick you.
No.
You
That
should
is
be
a-
laughing. You're on thin ice, mister.
That is a 26 and a 24.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that'll be both of them. Remember the minus?
Remember the
three.
Remind me.
Non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage.
Be per attack.
Does it mention per attack?
I
Oh.
think so. Let me check again.
Spectators saying it would be.
The audience says.
Audience survey says.
I would like to
hopes.
phone a friend anyway. Heavy armor master 5e.
Yeah, I've checked it there. While it doesn't specify when you are anytime that you would take damage from it, each of these attacks is a single
yeah.
damage source. It would be applied to each one.
Yeah, no, that it makes sense. It tracks. It absolutely tracks. So that is in total.
Please let the boy live.
16 damage.
Oh, that was
Minus each by 3 brings it down to 10.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
fine. That was just me before the health. I'm actually
Yeah.
before the re-up. I'm good, you guys.
But
Sort of when I'm up, I wanted to like, I'm doing actually quite fine. Nobody worry about it.
but you are. He
Oh my
has
God.
got you in a vice grip. You
I have
are.
cantrips. I'm good.
Oh Lord.
He has got you grappled and restrained.
Oh, and restrained. Okay, that's not as good.
What's the squeeze?
As I said, I've already used Karna, so that's going to be Stella.
Wonderful. So at the moment, the only one that's kind of up with Juno, Stella, and Kira is Maynard 5, right?
think so.
Yes, correct.
Cool. Yeah. I think she's just going to continue. She's going to leave. No, she's not going to leave that to that. Who else is nearby on this end?
Atalanta's down there, and Karna and Lorius are not too far off down that way.
Cool. So would Stella be able to make it to Atalanta?
Oh yeah, no, Atalanta's right up next to Juno.
Okay, cool. Then she is going to pop over to a favored fighting partner and is going to grant Atalanta help on her next action.
Thank you, friend.
Weasel help. Weasel
Thank
help. Weasel.
you.
Weasel. Great. So that is Stella. Opa, what is your do?
Lovely. I think that...
So Demetria is still disappeared.
Cool.
The bitch.
So the only current outside of the unconscious folk now,
Mm-hmm.
all that's left is Maynard 5 and the Geigen.
And I wouldn't be able to make it to Maynard 5 without incurring an opportunity attack, would I?
Yeah, Goatling 2 is unconscious though.
Unconscious
sleepy.
from
I forgot,
Juno's
I
sleep
forgot.
spell.
Yeah, I mean, that too as well.
Clever.
No. You know, I'm gonna say no.
As in, no, I wouldn't be able to?
No,
or-
you won't. As in, no, you won't incur an opportunity attack.
Okay, cool. Lovely.
Let's use Grappling Jerry.
Yeah, I'm playing fast news. I'm feeling generous.
Cool. I'm
We
going
appreciate
to fucking rush Maynard 5 then with my quarterstaff.
You're strong
Yep.
as cantrip.
Yeah.
That's so good.
These fucking canes. So, with advantage, that was 19 on both dice. Plus
Yes.
5 for 24 to hit.
Yeah.
And then that's going to be a 7 plus 3 for 10 points of non-lethal bludgeoning damage on Maynard
Non-lethal.
5
As
she whaps him.
coming from above where Juno came from beneath, you crack it on the back of the spine as her body falls limp to the ground, unconscious.
Nice.
That'll be the end of my turn.
I would damn well hope so. Nefel, that is your turn.
I would like to hold a spell attack for when Demetria reappears. And I would like to angle myself so I can see all angles. So wherever she comes to try, I can just pow.
You've got health and inspiration.
Yeah.
You are Nefel.
Yes.
Give me a perception check.
No problem. No problem.
What's your advice?
Perception.
Oh, you're telling me I should have given him epic foresight? Fuck.
No. This is just kind of a thing.
12.
You telling me I should have given him epic foresight?
Nefel, you It's been a rough couple of minutes.
You're telling me.
He thought he was gonna fuck his way out of this.
I was ready. Listen.
So like you, after being knocked down, your instincts are on. You are in the zone. You have just gone from nothing to full vitality.
Mhm.
And like you managed to dodge out of the way of these vines, and you hear the fighting easing down in the hallway, with the main conflict now being Jury and the Geigen. But you know she's around. You've seen her move into the vines, and you saw her dive at you from the roof. So you're ready for her. And you're looking around. You've got the finger gun prepped.
Yes.
And suddenly you see a light passing through one of the vines, and suddenly her leafy aura erupting out. She does not get a surprise attack on you, as she would from hidden. But she is going to attack you.
Go for it. Please don't.
I think my fate has turned. She rolled a natural 1.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
Nefel, you had an attack ready?
I do indeed. I'm going to roll an attack for guiding bolt on range spell attack. Yeah, hold on a second.
Do you have Kelly help?
I got 20!
oh my god! Yes,
I would like to write a verse in my poem.
That's like,
Fucking, Callie, if you don't write a verse in your poem about this, I'd be shocked.
I know.
okay,
Fuck.
Hubris.
so on guiding bolt, because range spell attacks, I roll double the dice, right?
Yeah.
So that is 8d6.
Oh my god.
Count this up real quick.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
guys.
Oh my
This
god.
is bad accounting. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Okay, so
Nefel MVP.
You can use
Oh,
the
I love
inspiration for damage, by the way.
oh, okay. hold
Thank
on.
you, Tasha.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Do you need extra dice?
Yes.
Actually,
Yes.
no, I'll
Oh,
take
yeah.
mine. Never mind.
So I can use the inspiration for one of them, is it?
And remember, it can't get lower than a 3.
Yeah, you can add the
Oh,
inspiration onto
yeah.
the damage, and it
That's
does
a D6 now.
Yes.
So it'd be an extra D6 on top of your 8D8.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a D6
okay,
with a minimum
so
3 on the roll, so
That is okay. So now let me just do some maths here.
take your time.
Is 37 damage.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Holy fucking
So,
shit!
yes. I would like to do that, please. I would like to finger gun her face
Fuck her
off.
up.
Nefel,
Mhm.
let me be the one to tell you that you have just hit her for more than double her max HP.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
is she fucking dead?
Delicious, delicious.
Nefel,
Amazing.
how do describe to me? Please describe to me how you devastate her.
Yeah, no problem at all. I'm imagining she's coming, she's jumping down. She thinks she's all that. She jumps down. She's like, I've got you. Misses embarrassingly. Like, I don't know where she was looking, but completely misses. But catches my eyes, which are gorgeous and purple and misty.
And you're in a trance right now.
What sees her miss and kind of smirks. And the last thing she sees is a nice friendly wink before she raises a little finger gun up to her temple and blows her face off.
Her face off.
Blow her
You,
face. Oh.
Wow.
Face
you
off.
as she appears from the vine and just overshoots, frankly, with the nat one dropping her shilling.
Embarrassingly. It was embarrassing. Her last moments What do you mean?
In the moments there was like the range on her face went from confidence to despair as she could feel the power emanating from your hand. And in that last moment when she locks those eyes with you, you hear like everything goes quiet. And from her mouth you hear, "My lady will have her way with you," as she is blown into oblivion.
Else.
Demetria is dead.
Fuck.
That was so fucking beautiful.
That was glorious.
So, Goatling 2 is still asleep, so that is Atalanta.
I don't just kind of just like see Nefel blow like this woman to like nobody's business.
No,
so
here's
she's
the
going to
thing.
take
Like,
out
this is up
her
the
longbow.
further side of the feast hall.
And
So,
at the same time, Bubbo is also going to attack the Geigen. She's going to use her longbow to attack the Geigen. And that is like 24 to hit.
24 hits.
That's 24 to hit. Oh, that is 10 damage.
Yeah.
And that's for Atalanta. And then for Bubbo, that
Bless
is
Bubbo.
a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay, well, he tried.
But like you got the Geigen like just off to the side of the neck. It is hurt and hurt bad.
Good.
Maynard. Larius is going to just make it up to the end of that hallway and is going to try and take a pot shot at the Geigen. And whiffs it on a 2. Just was like, "Hey friends!" He sees the rest of it, like gets distracted and then just flings it out and then just kind of shoots an arrow off to the I was like, "Oh hey, how you guys doing?" Tig.
What a friendly little guy.
Kira's going to actually turn to Juno next to you. And she kind of looks at you and is like, "Well, buddy, batter up. You got this." And she is going to give you the help action.
Ooh, okay.
Aw.
Thanks, Kira. So it's my turn now?
Yep, that's on you.
Okay, cool. Does that mean as in like batter her up to like
Well, I mean, like she just like to me, like up to you. I just kind of said that like she gave you the help action. That's that. So you have advantage on whatever you do.
because I have like a very like bat-like weapon.
I mean, do with the help of do with the help what you will.
I would like to well, is it possible for me to like am I close enough to like be able to...
There's no one between you and the Geigen, so you could just run up.
Nice. Okay, cool. Can I run up and try and like, or can I just like climb up the Geigen and try like hit its head with my club?
It's not that much bigger, but like you could reach it from the ground.
I mean, like he's literally double the size of Juno.
Yeah. I'm a small satyr. He's 8 foot.
Sure.
No, he's 10 foot. I'm 8 foot.
Oh.
Make no mistake.
Well, then there we go. Yeah. So.
Sure.
Go for the kneecaps. That served you well last time.
Oh, that's true though. You know what? You're right, pal. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get my scimitar and aim for the knees. I'm gonna do that instead. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Slicing the knees. That's an Atalanta move.
Yeah, they're learning.
Ooh, 16 plus 3 is a 19, bitch.
Yes.
19 hits.
Fuck
19
yeah.
just hits.
Just hits.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I guess
Ooh.
so. Okay. Okay, rolling.
All right, Limp, go for it.
Oh, that's a 2 plus 1 is 3.
You do not understand just how hurt this Gigan was.
Oh, great.
As you get that pat on the shoulder from Kira. Sorry, I say that now. I'm just thinking it's like it's a pat on the butt.
I'm fine with that. Please.
Kira.
Go team.
Just an incredibly
Uh,
non-sexual
Oh, we
No,
don't
just like
care.
just real platonic go team pat in the butt.
Weird jock energy.
And you just book it. As you kind of run, jump over the goatling, side around the unconscious Maenads, flip over Opa, and just get like under and get real low and just do a slide under Jury, who's grappled by this Cyclops, who is just like struggling to stand. As you snap it right into the knees, you bring the Cyclops down to its knees, and as the last of its blood pours out of its leg, Jury, the vice-like grip on you relaxes as its massive form, bam, hits the ground. Dead.
Yes.
Oh, it's dead or
Finally.
unconscious?
Fuck yes.
Jury, Juno did not mention
Non-lethal.
non-lethal damage. And
Oh,
Yeah.
it's lethal. It is. lethal.
and there we are going to take a break.
Fuck yeah.
Be right back.
Did it?
So, as we pick back up, those in the proximity of Nefel's starlight beam are just starting to get their vision back after being flashbanged by a brilliant source of light. And now that everything is calmed down, the final thud of the Gigan hitting the floor resonates through a quiet room, broken simply only by the loud, obnoxious snoring of the asleep goatling from earlier.
Oh, maybe we should just kill him.
Amidst the bodies and corpses, you also have 3 unconscious Maenads. And in her, what make them look like small hands, Kaliandra is holding the horn of Balmitria.
I'm cradling it like a baby.
Nefel would like to go up to one of the unconscious Maenads and kind of just kneel down and kind of hold her head.
Phil, I have 16 good berries. You want to take some?
Yeah, they were women. They were women and they ate something and they turned into this. Is there
What's
someone
they
we
eat?
can... well, human flesh, I believe, was the ingredient. I'm not sure how you undo that.
Perhaps we should look around. There may be some sort of potion that she has left.
Or a book, maybe with
Oh,
something.
that would be lucky. Yeah. Some kind of
Yeah.
book about eating flesh. Maybe it was covered in flesh, or that would be something that would tie yourself.
Larius looks and always like, well, now that would just be too convenient, I think, wouldn't it?
Yes, I don't know where we'd find something like that.
I'll kill you.
We'll kill you, Dave.
It's in my pocket. Jesus Christ. To your characters and to you, calm down. Yeah, Persephone is gonna flip out the book from wherever he was keeping it. He'll never tell.
As I'm assuming you all kind of gather then into the kind of the feast hall, kind of gathering together. Persephone Persephone takes out the book, and like it's grotesque. Like it is loosely covered in a very kind of in what is clearly a very fleshy leather, held together by rough-hewn twine. You see Corina and Larius immediately kind of look ill, like kind of gag a little as they kind of look and have to look away from it. It is ghoulish to look at.
Ew.
Yeah, I'd rather be the prologue. It's not so it really doesn't capture my attention.
Is there anything about reversing monsters or
Anything about Maenads?
I cannot tell you because I cannot read it because it is a strange language. Kaliandra, I will let you look at it.
Oh yeah, let me have a look at it.
There we go.
You crack it open. So Persephone, it was like things were happening super fast in the initiative. So you just kind of got a glance at it. Like you just kind of got to leaf through a couple of pages and just kind of see what immediately kind of jumped out at you. Callie, you start flicking through it and you see the same thing. Now that like you have kind of time to really look at it, you see the same things he did. You see the Persephone did. You see the strange diagrams, the ancient writing, and the complex formula. But it is mostly in a strange language with some annotations and some minor translations in common, just about what seem to be just kind of amendments to some of the formula or just notes on the practitioner of use of human blood.
All right.
But the main core of the text is written in Abyssal.
I cast comprehend languages.
Wait, hang on. Wait, what language does that look like? I think I
Are you
might be good
asking
for it. Yeah, because I'm not. There's no way in hell I'm reading this of my own volition.
Some kind of
Well,
hellish nonsense.
I think I might be good for it.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Yeah, I read Abyssal. What's
Yeah, Jury, you look at it, and there is like, I mean, like
Opa, you know
can-
this? Oh, you take this, please.
Yeah, like
I think I look
it's
at
the
it
sort of
and
thing
I
where
have like flashbacks of being in class, and it's just like, please, Opa, can you?
it is the sort of thing where you can actually understand what is written, but it is definitely some nerd shit.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll give it a
Opa.
look through.
You look at it, and as you can understand not only the language but the actual contents, the way it describes the rituals and practitioners it outlines, its insides are truly as ghoulish and horrifying as its outsides. It demonstrates the way to make people a thrall under your command by feeding them the cooked flesh of their partner. It is horrifying. It is nightmarish. However, there is no mention in it of a reversal.
Well,
To the extent of which it explains it, the ritual is irreversible, and the victim is but a shell and a monster of their former selves.
oh,
Well, Opa, what does it say?
I have these berries to stabilize them, so we can take them back to Estoria, where Coronel has said a lot of them were from.
this is truly an unpleasantness.
You see Karna kind of looking at your face, looking at reading it, and they're not coming back, are they?
We could try and make them vomit out the flesh, perhaps.
Would that work?
I think it's done its job.
The temple could reverse the petrification. Perhaps they have. No, they won't have any result for this.
This is
Maybe a greater restoration?
I have in my time and during my time of being a student, encountered quite a number of writings on rituals such as these. It is not just a simple transformation, not a simple chaos or enchantment that can be easily reversed. This is I should think, as far as I understand it, that the spell uses the essence of the person as fuel for its transformation. Even were we to restore them to what they were, they would not, while physically they may return, they would not spiritually. They are shells now.
Are you saying that it would be a kindness to put them out of their misery?
Is there no chance that any of their former selves may remain?
Hey, Kev.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing the answer to that one is no, but can I make a check or anything? It's okay if it's no.
Hit me with an Arcana check.
Okay.
With advantage, considering you have pretty much the source guide in front of you.
Mm-hmm. That's 11 plus 6 for 17.
From everything you can gather, given your readings of the studying and just what it took to create these maenads, it would seem very extremely unlikely that any amount of the transformation could be reversed, let alone the effects of which could be cured. The power, like the sheer magical weight of the curse that it took to bind this, to make this happen, like the idea of blood magic, even to the point of cannibalism, is such a powerful catalyst that undoing it, attempting to, from what like your kind of logic of these sorts of things, it's such a powerful source and catalyst to create this curse that you can only imagine trying to undo it would be incredibly damaging or be frankly just as vile.
To attempt to reverse these would be crueler than to either leave them be or to allow them to pass from this world.
Nefel kind of backs up and starts shaking his head and kind of crosses his arms to hold himself, and he just keeps on going. I'm sorry. I should have stopped them before they ate. I didn't.
There is no way that you could have known.
He's gonna leave the room.
Atalanta's gonna follow him.
Oh, I was gonna follow him too.
Carda leaves as well. And Glorious leaves as well.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
They're not so much following the fell as they cannot be in this room anymore. They are pale white, sickened to their core.
The process by which they were bound to their current forms has drained them of the ether that makes them. To try to unmake it would require drawing on that same source, and nothing would survive that. It would not be death, it would be oblivion. Leave them to die would really be the only option that anything might retain itself into the next.
So that's it. The one misstep and disfavor from someone important, and then that's them gone. A whole many young lives lived that are now just nothing.
Do we have anything to make their passing easier?
We have those shrooms we got, but that's all I can think of.
Are they poison?
Kira's still here. Looks shook to her core, but she's still present. She turns around and says, "Like, no, they're unconscious now. to if we just make it quick now, it'll be as painless for them as we could possibly make it.
Kira,
Yeah, Opa, yeah.
I know this is a little to ask, but perhaps it should be someone with a divine spark that helps them pass.
She kind of, like, you can tell she's upset, but she giggles in that kind of awkward way where it's very solemn and you don't know what else to really do, so you almost just you almost laugh. They spent so many centuries calling you a god, and we never had much dealings with the afterlife. None of us. None of the five. They call us gods because of the power. There's still higher powers in this universe than us. But there is still some divine rights. Jury. If it is truly a task I do not wish to ask of either of you, but you, as members of the divine faith, I can't think of anyone more suited. Would the two of you assist me in helping the three of these three young souls pass calmly?
Anything I can do?
Yes.
Okay. And so she gets the three. Kira then gathers the three unconscious Maenads just kind of close together. Gathers the two of you. Gathers the two of you next to her. Picks up just three of the knives that were around, and well, I mean, if there's a quicker way than it's straight to the heart, I can't think of it. But first, I think some words. And she leads the two of you in a prayer of funeral rites. Can both of you give me religion checks with advantage?
Yeah, I'm not so good at those.
You're a paladin.
I have a +1 to religion, baby.
I have nothing to religion, baby.
I have actually a natty 20 for me.
That's a 13. That's a 13 from me.
I don't forget, Finn. That's with advantage.
Oh right, sorry. Yes. Let me try that again.
Yeah, like Opa has like 6 times the religion skills that I do.
That's a 14 from me. So
yeah, I'm just here for the vibes.
Okay. Kira leads this funeral rite, leading the two of you, and like Jury's faith in Kira is unshakable. So like you immediately just you feed all of your divine soul into her. It's not quite as simple for Juno. Obviously, you aren't. You would find yourself more a follower of Valis than Kira, but the 5 is still the 5, and this is still, and funeral rites are still funeral rites. So the 3 of you glow with a divine aura, much like Juno did when sending the souls of the Amazonian Rangers. Only earlier today. As the 3 of you start to glow, Kira directs the 3 of you to place the knives, point down just over their chest, over their hearts. But as she's finishing her speeches, the 3 Maenads themselves glow. And at the end of the rite, Kira, along with directing the 2 of you, presses sharply down on the dagger, straight into their hearts. Do you 2 follow suit?
I guess so.
All 3 of you pierce the Maenads' hearts, but as they glow, there is no reaction. It seems whatever divine passage Kira had achieved, it had sedated them enough that this was quick, painless, and unnoticed. And similarly to the Amazonians, 3 glittering tunnels of light rise up out of the bodies and disapparate into the air.
I think I need a stiff drink.
I think it's time now that we saw to the living.
You're right.
And Opa exits.
Man scene.
And Kira looks at the two of you. Is like, I think, I think Python was right about that week of feasting. I think it's been deserved. I think that's what day is it? I think that's still going on. Yeah, I think. God hustle, everyone. She kind of walks out.
Yeah, I'll follow as well.
Me too.
And at that point, then, unless there was anything else anyone wants to do, you all then exit back into the glade.
Atalanta takes Nefel aside and very in a very inconspicuous place, just takes his hand and looks in his eyes and says, I know how you must feel. I too have failed people on this day, but we must move past it. You have saved all of our lives, and it was not your fault that Demetria cursed those poor women. And she gives him a hug.
Nefel latches onto her back and just nuzzles his head into her shoulder and just does a quick weep.
Yeah, she's
And
patting
then-
his head.
And then says, "Thank you, Atlanta. I needed to hear that."
But if you tell anyone about this, I will kill you.
No, I'll live on. Nefel winks at her.
And just as that's just as you finish having those words, everyone else who left as the funeral rite finished off comes out, and then Kira, Jury, and Juno leave. And Kira just kind of shakes stuff off a little bit and just kind of tries to recapture her kind of sprightly nature. It's like, okay, well, are we all doing okay? Considering.
I would say no. And she just gestures at everyone.
I was serious about that drink, so...
Oh, well, you want to hear about this horn?
That's
Oh, yes.
exactly what I was going to get to, Callie. You have the horn now. I leave it to you. The prophecy involved one of you drinking from the horn. So I leave it to you if you wish to bring the horn. I suppose it would be only right to bring the horn back to Astoria anyway to return it to the Dragon Shrine. But I leave it in your charge to, if you wish to follow through with your ritual after we've all had a rest.
Will only one of us be drinking from it, or all of us?
I believe that typically prophecies aren't much of a group affair. I think only one of you will be gaining the gift of foresight.
The what now?
Well, gaining an extra gift of foresight. Pardon me, Sir Mitavel.
I'm an oracle myself, you know. I wish.
It can make lots of food, though.
Yeah, there's tales like it is a part of Balmitria, frankly, one of the grandest magical creatures history has ever seen. It is an incredibly wondrous artifact, and yes, its tales are told of it being an incredibly fruitful cornucopia, aside from a vehicle for creating visions of prophecy. It's a magical item.
What exactly does that mean that it gives you foresight?
It can induce a deep sleep with dreams that will reveal possible futures.
Ah,
I think I'll
It is
take
said
a
that-
regular ale, thank you.
It is said that those who have drank from the horn, in passing, you know how people can be, have witnessed visions of things yet to come. From time to time, but Versi explicitly stated that if one of you drink from it, the path to your eventual goal of killing the Titans will become a little clearer.
Well, was Versi kind enough to tell us which one of us, or should we guess? Names out of a hat, anyone?
I never
I
do
do.
this.
I
But,
can nominate Nifel. He's
thank you. I was about to nominate myself for once.
Oh, well, I'll second that nomination.
Thank you, because I'm kind of
You
I
had
love that
other
prophecy.
visions of the future.
My craft is prophecy, so like it would make sense. But like if
You had
one of
that
you wants
horse
it,
vision.
I will back off immediately. If any of you say, "Hey, I'm interested," I will back off immediately. I'm kind of interested.
I feel Nafel has deserved it.
Should agree.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you, guys.
I hand him the horn.
Okay. Is there juice in it already, or what happens?
You take up the horn. The entire they would acquire the attunement for that. For this, for this specific encounter, it will not.
Oh.
For that? What's for that?
For this, as this is like the point of your prophecy has been to imbibe from it. So for this beat, you will not require attunement.
Okay.
Since Callie picked it up, as I mentioned when it was sitting on the table, it's been just kind of slowly billowing a light steam. And Callie, when you picked it up, it felt fairly hollow. And it was lighter than you would think. While still being cumbersome with size. But Nefel, as you pick it up, you actually, as Callie hands it off to you, as you mentally prepare yourself to drink from it, you actually feel it get heavier. As you kind of move it in your arm, you hear a slosh of liquid inside.
I
Okay.
shouldn't put that there.
Wow, suspicious. Okay. He kind of like rubs his eyes where he was very recently doing a quick cry and looks at it and just does a big chug out of the horn.
You upend it. So as
Yeah.
you kind of put your face into it, you're immediately hit with the vapors. There, it's a very kind of a
Ooh.
strong, like it's a strong, thick vapor that.
Are they similar to my hallucinogens I take pretty regularly, or like what kind of vapors are we talking about?
But this has a very like. Your immediate reaction is that to the thick smell of acrid smoke of fire, but it's not immediately disgusting. So it doesn't immediately sicken you.
You get the word
But it has a
okay.
fiery smoke, and as the liquid hits your tongue, it's got it's like a whiskey, but 1,000 proof. It is strong and fiery as it warms and burns your throat and rushes through your body. And what everyone else sees is Nefel lower the horn and his eyes roll back in his head. Nefel, your vision cuts to your vision entirely clouds. And suddenly, in the clouds, frames and pictures start rushing by at an astonishing rate. But you can make out very glimpses of it. You make out the vision of somebody walking up a beach, a very fresh looking beach on a lovely day, turning to his left and seeing 4 bronze dragons lounging. You see a young man's face that, after a moment of looking, you realize that the face you're seeing is that of Xander, a young Xander 𝘍𝘨, and it's gone. And suddenly you see yourself staring across a table at Sidon, and he is looking irritated and annoyed, but that vision is gone and past as well. Suddenly, the flashes, these images and sights just flying past you, they stop. And suddenly, it's still smoky, but the smoke thins from a obscuring smoke to a misty fog. And you particularly, Nefel, hear an incredibly familiar tone. You hear the slow washings of a sea roiling underneath a ship. And as you look down, you find yourself standing on the deck of a beautiful galley. A bright cerulean sea stretches out before you. You look down at a strange bronze device in your hand. It seems to reflect the constellations of the night sky, even though the sun shines brightly overhead. The oarsmen pull the ship through the water faster than you thought possible. You look down at the men on the benches. They meet your gaze with dead eyes and skeletal faces. Dozens of leering corpses. And suddenly, you are startled awake.
Cool. I relay that information to the group.
You relate. You tell of everything. And all of you can see Kira's mind racing. A ship full of the damned. Of course you have to find the Ultras.
Is
God,
that the...
so simple. What?
Oh.
Of course, you have to get through the Nether Sea. Of course, the only ship, the Ultra. I should have known from the start. Before I continue, would anybody here like to make a history check?
Can
Yeah.
I?
Yeah.
Can I with advantage because I was a sailor, maybe?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll do it just because I'm a +2 in history.
I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
too.
Never mind.
I got a 13.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care anymore.
History.
You got a shit roll
14.
too.
Yeah, I did indeed.
25.
Hey, there she
Hey.
is.
That's our Anthro prof right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us the fucking cited essay, Opa. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Give us the guts.
Post those rolls in the chat for me so I can know who exactly.
Ugh. Name and
I'm
shame.
assuming the Ultros is
Oh.
the bronze device, which I want badly if it shows me the
Mhm.
sky. You know how I feel about that.
13, 25, 5, 14, 3.
So Juno and Atlanta, you come from very mountainous, rural, old areas. You don't know a lot. You wouldn't know a lot about seafaring, especially the history of it. Nefel and Kaliandra, you both immediately know the Ultros as an ancient, it is known through folktale as an ancient trireme ship from the First War, from the days of old, centuries ago, that was originally manned by one of the Dragon Lords, a known callously ruthless man named Esther Archelander, who Demetria had mentioned. Also very, very well known as being the founder of the city of Astoria, of his namesake. But it is a ship that never got destroyed because of its prowess as a vessel. It was an incredibly sturdy and fast ship. It was a feat of mechanism. But it never was defeated, but it was lost. After the First War and after the Oath of Peace, the Ultros vanished into history. But in the centuries spanning since, folktales have sprouted of sightings of it across the Cerulean Gulf, as a deathly wandering ghost ship traveling the seas. But Opa,
Ooh.
you have read your history books. You get all of that. Plus, you remember hearing that part of why the Ultros was seen as such a mighty vessel was that Esther always bragged about constructing it from magical and wondrous items, and one of which he claimed was the mighty tree of an ancient dryad. And between what Demetria said and as you look over at the stump, pieces are starting to fall into place there. But on top of that, Nefel mentioned the bronze device. It's a curious device that could tell you the direction of the seas by the constellations, but even in the sun time. And you immediately clock that he is talking about the Antikythera. a truly mythical device, particularly among sailors, that, as Nefel mentioned, can read the constellations and directions of the stars at any time. Particularly in the Cerulean Gulf, which is nowadays with the interruption of Sidon and his constant storms, has been an incredibly perilous area to sail in. And that you must now find both of these items. And Kira, like, as she was saying that, she kind of relays pretty much most of that as I've explained it. She kind of goes like, of course, it has to be the Ultros. You have to sail. Yes, of course, because the Titans are supposed to be in the Nether Sea. You have to use something as powerful as the Ultros to sail into the Nether Sea, and of course, you have to use the Antikythera because you won't get anywhere in the Cerulean Gulf, let alone the Nether Sea, without it. It all makes sense. I know where you have to go next.
Where?
She kind of sighs a little. Is like, you're not gonna like it.
Why?
She looks at Jury.
Yes?
We have to go talk to King Acastus.
Okay.
He is the current living descendant of Esther Archelander. And if anyone in this world will know where, how, or what anything about the Ultros, it will be him.
And where is he?
He's
the king of Mitros. It's where Opa and I are from.
And would you say Mitros is a port city, or?
yes,
Yes.
it's the capital of Thylia. It's the largest trading port in the Cerulean Gulf. It's monumental. It's huge.
Nefel like peacocks up and is like, excellent news.
Kira kind of looks at Jury and looks at Atalanta. I know it's a lot to ask, and I know I've heard what you've been saying, and I know there's animosity between you and Acastus. I would ask you to not, please, do not
Slit his throat?
Oh. Yes, kindly, please don't immediately try to murder him when you meet him. It would really put a damper on everything.
I can promise only not to kill him on sight. The rest, I make no promises for.
Nefel pats her on the back.
Honestly, that's about all I can ask for. That's good. That will do.
Baby steps.
My lady, you know I would do anything you asked, but it hurts that you think you would have to ask this of me anyway, when I have been nothing but compliant the entire time.
I only mention it because you have made promises to cut him limb from limb.
I wasn't going to do it now.
I'm sorry, Jerry.
Furthermore,
I just have to be sure. It has to be said, and I want to be clear with everyone. On the bright side, we get to meet my sister.
Hold on,
Which one?
Let me check my notes here.
My only sister.
Valis?
Valis.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Ah! Goddess of wisdom and beauty. Daughter of Mitros.
That's your one, right, Juno?
Yeah, we're. Did you say we're actually going to meet?
And mine, not that it
Valis?
matters.
Yes, we.
Oh, I
yes,
didn't know that.
if we are to have any audience with the Castus, it would only be natural that Valis will be in attendance, and I mean, she'd want to be, especially with word getting around about to all of you. And, well, I'd imagine she'd only be excited to meet her, to see her younger sister. It's been a couple of years, decades, century. It's been a while.
Away from us all.
You don't meet up for holidays then?
I travel a lot. I send cards.
Cute.
Better than me.
Understandable.
I just go over to Atalanta and be like, Atalanta, did you just hear that? We're gonna meet Valis, the Valis.
She's a god, not a celebrity.
Said she wasn't a god. I never said it's Valis though. Regardless.
Okay, but
Valis.
we are going to the castle or whatever, or his gaff, and then we're going. Okay, we're not sticking around. Oh, but you know how bad the traffic is this time of year, right? Right.
Yes, I agree.
Truly
I agree
terrible.
with Jury. I mean,
Yes.
we should get going as quick as possible.
We're
and-
making a one-stop shop.
Yes, so everyone get your notions out of the way once we're there.
Fantastic. I'll
Very
get
well.
a good sleep in, so I'm ready to check out
I
every
don't
boat
care
in
what
that
sails
dock.
are on or anything. We're leaving immediately afterwards. We're not
But can't
sticking
we
around.
visit Opa's place at the university?
Oprah's on her gap year. I'm sure she doesn't want to see any of her students.
Oh, and Jerry, I can't tempt you to go to the Temple of the Five in Mitros. You know it's so wonderful.
Are you telling me to go?
No?
I really don't want to.
I thought that was where you
Okay.
were working,
Okay.
Jerry.
Well, okay. Well, Mitro, we know our next destination. We do still have a caravan of pool partiers upstairs that I think still need to be addressed.
We should probably take them home.
Mm,
Or-
I agree. Also, I'm not sure if Eusephine is doing anything about all those jewels he found. This is Louise out of character, and Dave may already be asleep. But in case we leave here, could we have? And Dave is asleep. I'm just going to assume that Eusephine is sneaking off and did get all those jewels. Just to establish, I just feel like
We should
that's
establish
fair.
now.
we establish that before we leave.
When Dave is awake, I will establish that for certain.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just don't want you to be like,
Uh,
well, you didn't say anything before we leave, because now I'm saying something.
Okay, we'll just take a note
will
to it for
clarify. I will clarify that later.
Fantastic.
Of course.
And we can retcon as necessary as far as that is concerned.
Wonderful.
Fantastic. The fence doesn't care about jewels. Louise would like those jewels. They don't belong to me.
Our party
Uh,
fund is basically empty, so we need something.
We have 3
so
gold pieces.
We're
and
gonna
7
need to get
silver.
boat
Yeah.
outfits.
See?
Oh my god.
as-
yes.
As you all then head.
Well, how do you know
I
that
presume-
just being shirtless is fine on most boats? It's not really.
Kev, can one of Callie's costumes please be a sailor costume?
Sure.
Fantastic.
So as you head on upstairs, you find you were up here not too long ago, and this is where you fought the oozes, and it's starting to dim. The day has gone on as you were down there, and the light that was breaking through the trees has started to dim a little, and in a kind of a dank. There is a kind of an acrid, moist smell in the air. You can hear the kind of the dripping of water coming from the roof. But otherwise, you're here and just hell yeah, cannonball!
Oh god.
And bits of the kind of the moss and the algae are kind of strewn everywhere. Like these guys are filthy, but they do not care. And like you see, it was the 8 of them that you had rescued from the glade earlier, all just reveling and having fun. And by the pool, kind of sitting with her legs kind of bunched up against her, looking still very, very tired, is Sostrati, and Karna kind of moves over and kind of puts his arm around her and comforts her and just kind of, make sure they're all right. And they hug a little bit. And then Larius walks over and hugs the two of them. Is like, yeah, man, everything's going great. You two are fine.
Nefel walks over and also hugs all of them as well and says, "I'm sorry."
Sostrati, like with Nefel now, kind of walking over. Sostrati kind of giggles to herself. Is like, everything's okay. We're all safe now. It's okay. It's over. And she looks at kind of Kara and I was like, I can't believe that you joined. I can't believe you went down to aid. I can't believe you went down to aid them. Look at them. They're huge. Well, some of them are huge. They're rude.
I like to think of myself as sprightly.
Well, like, I felt the urge, and I just wanted to. I wanted to be safe. And it's over. She's done. It was wonderful. I will tell you all about it on the way back. It's Master Nefel absolutely
took her face off.
And he kind of like he starts kind of like telling Sostri just kind of like about what happened down there. But kind of cuts it short, like, okay, no, we it's getting dark. We do not want to be in the old woods when it gets dark. Things can be strange in Fey Woods.
Oh God, werewolves.
No, we should probably move quickly. And he kind of just like, wait, did somebody mention down there that there's a party in Astoria right now?
Oh yeah, big. It's going all over the place.
They even have a conga line if you're
so
interested.
many conga lines. In fact, conga are way there if you're all interested.
So Python proclaimed a party.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey everybody! Python has a party in Astoria, and you see the kids like, what? Pythor's doing summer break? Holy no, we can't miss that. That's the craziest shit. Man, have you seen him do keg stands? He's the fucking boss.
He gave us these tattoos, and the fellow shows his tattoos.
I know, Jumbo.
Oh my God!
Let's
all get tattoos. Let's all go back to Astoria. I'll get another one.
Yeah. And like Karna kind of starts shuffling them out of the temple. I'm assuming they're kind of all corralled as much as they can into the wagon.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys might be a tight squeeze, but if someone wants to come up front, that's fine.
You can all sit on my lap.
Nobody has to sit on my lap.
Most of again, it's not the biggest wagon in the world. I think it just fits the I think it just fits the 10
I got a lot of garbage in there as well. I got like a shovel and big bags of salt and a fish line.
You do look
like it's a real like just junk in the back of a car.
You do look back. One of the guys is just horping handful of salt.
Hey! Trade goods.
That's not good for you.
So I think the rest of you kind of barring Opa. With Nigel, will actually have to walk. But to be honest, getting out of the old woods, walking is as fast as taking a wagon with the overgrowth. But you get you take it long enough. Like it's the sun is only starting to set, so you still have a couple of hours of actual daylight. And as you kind of make your way back through the forest, like the tree line breaks a little more, becomes a bit more sparse, and after a couple of hours, and after about 2 or 3 hours, you hit what would have just been normal sparse woodland, soon arriving at the highway between the highway that would have led to Versailles Temple going eastward and back to Astoria going west, and following the trail, Eventually, the party night city, its noises start rising up as you get closer and closer as the sun hits that perfect twilight.
Mm.
You reach Astoria. Everybody in the back of the cabin, everybody in the back of the wagon is going ham when they're hearing this. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it's actually a part. Hey, is that a conga line? Hell, guys, let's get on a conga line. And Karna kind of looks at Opa, is like, do you want me to go get them, or will we leave them conga?
I'd say we can leave them to Conga if you feel comfortable with that.
Myself and Sostrity will keep an eye on them. I'm sure it's been about it's been a couple of hours since they've had the mushrooms. I'm sure that not long from now they will end up how do you say, coming down hard.
They could definitely do with a clear-headed friend there when that happens.
We'll keep an eye on them. Where?
Wait, hang on. Do you want to take these good berries for in case anything happens to them?
Also, do you have my panpipes?
Oh, of course, yes, you have pan pipes. Of course, return them to you now.
Thank you.
And we'll be glad to take the good berries. I'm sure they'll want them.
To help with their hangovers.
Where are you? Where are you staying in the city?
The palace.
The palace.
Oh,
Not the club, the establishment.
Okay. I will come by the palace tomorrow.
Yes,
If you
I
guys
will
need a
let
place to
them
stay,
know.
you can stay in my room.
I think
Is that your
after
proposition?
I think after I take care of
The fat box.
I think after my
Not a bunch of drugged out of their mind people. He doesn't.
I think after I handle the group here, I think I should probably go back and see my father. I think it's been quite some time. He's probably terribly worried.
Who's your dad?
Theracles. He runs the local vineyard.
No.
We're exceedingly brave, Corina. Thank you for accompanying us. You are a credit to your companions.
And your handsomeness.
Thank you for saving me. You are true heroes. Songs will be written about you, I'm sure.
I'm
Oh
working
god,
on
they're
this
already
right
gonna
now.
come on. And he kind of he grabs Sostria, just run. Like the rest of them have basically already ended up in town, so he bolts to go get them. And once again, you are left, the core group of you, standing on the outskirts of Astoria. Conga lines, as have been known to nowadays, traveling in and out of the city.
Like traders in the
Starting a
night.
trend.
This is
Yeah.
our legacy so far, and I love it.
And the sun just dips down behind the palace as Astoria's lights burst up. And all of you enter. And that is where we are going to end our session.
Yay.
Dinosaur attacks.
Archie.
Can't wait for the next arc where I become a dinosaur summoner.
Oh yeah.
You
I'm not
think
sure
they're
if it's
joking?
joking. Yes,
And
I'm
I will get
afraid now.
polymorphed, she'll turn into a dinosaur, we'll be dinosaurs.
Della has been a pterodactyl all along.
That's
Oh.
a little baby one.
A little baby.
So I assumed Ko was going to run it, but of course, thank you all for listening. If you are watching us live right now, we will be taking a short sabbatical for a couple of weeks. So keep an eye on the Twitch for more notifications of when we're live. I'd say it's be about 3-4 weeks, about a month before we're back for Odyssey.
Yeah, because we're doing an in between another Jackbox session between my sessions. So
Yes. It'll be a couple of weeks, but keep an eye on the Twitch notifications. We will be back. The heroes have many more things ahead of them. But as always, thank you so much for listening. If you want to listen to the future, I love you dearly. And gang, sing us out.
Pina coladas and getting caught in the
Wait.
rain.
If you're not into
the health
yoga,
food and you
if
have
you have
happy
happy
brain,
brain,
if you like making love at midnight,
and the
and the
truth
things
and the
that
crave,
and the love that you look for,
for.
right to
Right to
me
me
and
and
escape.
escape.